Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good Saturday evening. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Trent. This is Fatherhood Confessions. And I'm back. I'm back at it again. Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the FC channel. I'm live for a hopefully an exciting and interactive live stream. So, tonight, what's on the docket? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Because tonight, we are playing a game. We're playing the game called All of Us. And yeah, I don't know if I can. I'm hoping I have some volume here. Let me see if I got to check. Yeah, I got volume because we don't want to repeat last week's and the week before where there's no volume. So I had to check just to make sure. So tonight we are playing a game called All of Us. This is a great game, great family game, a great game if you have company over, some good friends, solid company, just to um, test each other's um, knowledge on generational trivia questions. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And tonight is, yeah, I had a pretty good day. Today I walked about 5-6 kilometers and picked up groceries, worked on a video, which I'll update you a little later on. But I'm excited about that. Something I want to do for quite some time, and I'm going to venture and do it. And I've already started. The script is being written, and some film has been filmed or shot, and yeah, we're getting close to it. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But without any further ado, I want to just say thank you for joining the Fatherhood Confessions live. Yeah, I appreciate it very much. So tonight, before we jump into the game, I do want to do a couple things. Number one, I figured we'd jump right into something very neat, very cool. But first, I'm going to change a bit of the background, or sorry, the music. Here we go. All right. So without further ado, we're going to jump into something very traditional around here. I've been doing it on my live since I've been streaming them. And yeah, if you guys have been here before, you've and dropped into one of my lives, you would recall this as being a staple on my channel. Okay, and tonight we're gonna do right off the hop. We're doing a snack review, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight, what I brought with me is a snack that every kid, I know I did, but every kid had in their lunch when I was going to school. But Man, these things, my dad used to work for a trucking company, and he used to haul these things and deliver these things. He used to bring them home all the time. So without further ado, let's haul them over. I have them right here. Can you hear that? And this is the snack of the week. Here's the review. But first, here's the product. Twinkies. I mean, who doesn't want themselves some Twinkies, right? I mean, Twinkies, they just make the heart soft, don't they? And the stomach full. So tonight, we're going to unbox this, and we're going to jump right into the snack of the week. So if you're in the live stream right now, why don't you comment below here and drop your name. Say hi so I can give you a shout out. But let's unbox the Twinkies, shall we? Let's open. Now, let's peek inside. Remember what these look like? Soft. I'm not sure if it's a pastry or what you would call it. I don't know. Just a cake. Cake batter, I guess, with a creamy filling. There they are. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at that. So tonight, we're going to dive into that. We're going to eat it. But these are so good. Creamy filling. Cake coating. So delicious. So good. I recommend these any time of day, even at night on a live on YouTube. Snack away, guys. Snack away. So go get yourself some Twinkies and nail it. So I'm going to put that aside because we're going to eat it in just a minute. But that's our review. Quick review. Okay, guys. So if you're watching this on the replay, you can still play. And I'm going to explain the game in just a minute. But first, let me just do this. Get ready to play.
Welcome to the live. Let's play all of us.
Let's play all of us. So, okay, guys, this game is called All of Us. It's a generational trivia battle game. And it really is good. It's good when you have different generations represented around the table or in the room, or you can even do this on a Zoom or video call. We have different generations represented. It's really good that way because it tests every generation against your generation. So it's really good. So in this game, we have 4 generations. I'm going to tell them to you. Number 1, we have the Boomer generation. So it's 1946 to 1964. Then we have my generation, Gen X. So that's 1965, I believe. Yep. To 1980. Then we have the millennial generation. That's 1981 to 1996. And then finally we have Gen Z. There we go, Gen Z, and that's 1997 to 2015. So that's your 4 generational categories. And basically, what I'm going to do is this. This is how we're going to play. So if you drop in the chat and you say you're here and you want to play, perfect. You get to choose what category, what generational category you want to choose from. Okay? Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and boomers. And how this goes is you say, I'm playing. I'm going to say, hey, pick a number from 1 to 5. Now, on each one of these, there's, probably can't see it because on each one of these, there we go. I know it's far away, but it's on the back, there's 5 questions. And you're going to pick a number from 1 to 5. I'll tell you to pick a number 1 to 5. And then if you pick 3, well, the third question on the back of the card is the question that you get. You have to answer. And you get so many seconds to answer the question. I have my trusty little hourglass here. Okay, So I'll put that right beside me. Okay, 1 point for every one you guess. So if nobody's in the room, that's fine. You watch it on the replay, you get to participate as well. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Out of all the generations, the millennial generation is the only generational card that don't have 5 questions in the back. It has one, and it's a time travel card with 1 question. That's the only question you get. Okay. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to see where we want to start. Let's start from Gen Z and we'll work our way down. Okay. So here we go. We have a Gen Z question, and I'm going to start with question number 2. Here we go. What is the name of the Irish professional mixed martial arts and boxer who is also a former Ultimate Fighting Championship featherweight and lightweight champion? 30 seconds. Or is this a minute? I'm not sure. Anyway, we have our trusty hourglass turnover, and it is draining at a rapid speed. Wow, look at that sucker go. Maybe it only works if someone's actually in their life, but you know what? We won't use that tonight. I'll tell you the answer in a few seconds. So I'll just wait. For those who watch it on the replay, you could just do not consult Google. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. Let's just have a bit of fun without Google's help, okay? So what is the name of the Irish professional mixed martial arts and boxer who is also a former Ultimate Fighting Championship featherweight and lightweight champion? Guys, I'm assuming that this question is fairly easy. And the answer is Conor McGregor. That's the answer. So if you got it right, good for you. If you didn't, you get another chance in a second. So let's move on from Gen Z, and let's make our way over to, let's do the Boomer generation. And for this, I'm going to grab another card in my trusty card box here. I put this one here on the bottom. Okay, so here we are. Boomer generation, 1946 to 1964. That's the timeline, okay? So here we go. Second question. If you're not from the Boomer generation, this can be challenging. If you are, this very well may be your lucky day. So we're going to start. Let's go. Yeah, number 3. Who directed the film A Clockwork Orange? Now that could be a very tough question. Very tough question. If you don't know that generation, you've never watched any movies from that generation or any films, it can be challenging. Who directed the film A Clockwork Orange? Give it a few seconds here, guys. I know your minds are cranked. They're moving. They're perusing. They're thinking. Okay, the answer? Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. That's your answer. Who directed the film Clockwork Orange? Stanley Kubrick. Okay, let's move it on here. And we're going right to my generation. I love this generation. This is my generation. We're going to Gen X, 65 to 1980. Here we go. Here we go. The question is, well, let's start with a sports question. Let's see if you'll get it, okay? What sport is Roger Clemens known for? What sport is Roger Clemens known for? Give me a few seconds here. We'll just jam to the music. Maybe we'll change the music up just so it's not too repetitive. Let's see what we got in our bag of tunes tonight. All right. What sport is Roger Clemens known for? Baseball. Roger Clemens, baseball. Played with the Astros, Blue Jays, and I believe the Boston Red Sox. So that's your question. And that's the answer. So we are moving on to the millennial category. The millennial category. So I'm going to ask a question from the millennial generation category. Here we go. Millennials, 81 to 1996. Man. Crazy. And that's kind of when I grew up. Really? 81 to 76? Or 96? But I'm really a Gen Xer. But anyway. So, are you ready for a time travel question? There we go. All right. After becoming a successful cast member on The Daily Show, he got his own show. Do you know who this might be? After becoming a successful cast member on The Daily Show, he got his own show. Do you know who this is? Let me give you a hint. I think he's more of a late talk show guy. I'm not sure exactly. I think he's a late night talk show. Okay, the answer? Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert. Funny guy, great guy. Enjoyed Stephen Colbert very much. So that's your time travel question from the millennial generation. So that's our cards. I won't ask all the questions on every card, but we're gonna move on over to some new cards here. How's that? So while doing so, while I switch over here, I want to switch over here. Why don't you take a second and do this for me, will you? I would really appreciate it. Check it out. All right, I'm grabbing my other cards here. Thank you guys if you subscribed already. I appreciate you for being a member of the Fatherhood Confessions crew, and if you haven't done so, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, like button, share the videos, turn on the bell, or click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live and when I drop a new video. Okay, so we'll probably do maybe 3 rounds. We'll see, 3 rounds. See if anybody pops in. If not, that's okay. That's okay, because this can be salvaged. If you watch it on a replay, you can participate. So let's go back to Generation Gen X, right? 65 to 1980. That's me. So, question. Let me see if I can find a question for you guys. Let me see. Okay, let's do this one. This video game console was released by Mattel in the late 1970s. Let me ask you it again. This video game console was released by Mattel in the late 1970s. What is it? What is the video game console? What is the video game console? Can you guys think about it? Is there anything come to mind? Do you have any light bulb moment like, oh yeah, right that? Okay, so the video game console that was released by Mattel in 1970s, late 70s, is Intellivision. Intellivision. If you got that right, you know what? If you got that right, this is for you. All right, we're moving on over to the Boomer generation. Another Boomer question from 1946 to 64, and let's see. Okay, number 2. This is the question we're going to ask. Which group released the rock opera Tommy? Which group released the rock opera Tommy? Any hints? Any guesses? Yeah, guesses are fine too. One more time. Which group released the rock opera Tommy? Question. The group is The Who. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, The Who. That's the question. You know what? Let's ask another question from the Boomer generation. Okay, here we go. In what state did the 1964 World's Fair occur? In what state did the 1964 World's Fair occur? You know what state? Can anybody guess? In what state did the 1964 World's Fair occur? The state is, it's New York. New York is the answer. All right, moving right along. Gen Z. After this round, it's dad joke time, okay? It is dad joke time coming at you hot with a dad joke, okay? So here's the Gen Z, 97 to 2015. Here we go. The question is this. This video game franchise blends historical fiction and sci-fi to play out the struggle between the groups known as the Assassins and the Templars. What video game is it? If you're a video game person, if you're a video game guru, this very well may be a question that you know the answer to. So, again, this video game franchise blends historical fiction and sci-fi to play out the struggle between the groups known as the Assassins and the Templars. What video game is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer? Assassin's Creed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the answer. Assassin's Creed's a good game too. Good movie. I actually enjoyed the movie too. But great video game. Love that. Played that a little bit myself. All right, guys. Moving on to the fourth and final category, and it's this one. It's millennials. There we go, millennials. 81 to 96. Time travel question. Time travel. Man, wouldn't I love to go back in time? Great. What mother hen character does Courtney Cox play on Friends? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask the question again. What mother hen character does Courtney Cox play on the show Friends? Do you know Monica's character on Friends? Oh, sorry, Courtney Cox. I'll just give you the answer. Courtney Cox's character on Friends. What's first and last name? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you don't have it by now, you're done. So here's the question. Here's the answer. Monica Geller. Monica Geller. That is the answer. There you go. So if you got that one right, you know what? Give yourself a round of applause, or even give yourself a high five. All right, guys. So we're going to play one more round after this, and but before we do, we're going to jump right into our segment tonight. And of course, this is one of the segments of my channel, or what my channel is all about. It's dad jokes. So we're going to jump right into the dad joke of the day. All right, dad joke of the day. Here we go. So a guy goes to a psychiatrist and he says this: Doc, I've been having these altering reoccurring dreams. First, I'm a TP, then I'm a wigwam, then I'm a TP, then I'm a wigwam, then I'm a TP, and then I'm a wigwam. He said, it's driving me crazy. I'm going insane. What's going on? The doctor replies, well, it's very simple. You're intense. Sorry with that. You're intense. Did you get it? If not, just replay it. Listen to it again. I'm sure you get it. That's the dad joke of the day, guys. Dad joke of the day. Always good, always special, always to make you laugh, right? So, guys, so we're going to go into our third round. And again, if you're in the live stream right now, please jump into the comments, rate the comments, drop your name, say hi, so I can give you a shout out, so you could probably participate in the game because we're going into round 3. Again, for those who probably message me tomorrow when the live is posted, they watch it, they go, oh, I forgot. No need to panic, my friend. No need to worry. Why? Because I got you covered. This trivia game can be played just you and me as you watch the replay. No problem. So let's grab some more cards. Again, 4 generations, right? We're choosing questions from, trivia questions from, and see if we can, or you can get the answer to. So we have Gen Z, we have the card, and then we have millennials. There's millennials. You see it in the card written there, millennials. And then we have Gen X. And then we have the good old Boomer generation. There we go. So I'm just going to mix them up a bit here, guys. And we're going to choose. We're going to choose a generation, and we're going to throw a question at you. If you're in the chat, please say hi. If not, that's fine too. But because I want you could choose. If you're in the comment, if you're in the live right now, and you want to jump to the comment section, say I want to play, you can choose a question from either the Boomers, the Millennials, the Gen Xers, or the Gen Zs. Okay, you can do it right now. Don't waste any time. Don't waste any time while we're talking about that. Don't guys forget to like, subscribe, follow, share. You can follow me on these platforms down here. Would love it for you to become the next member of the FC Crew. So if you're wondering what we're doing tonight, this is what we're doing. We're playing the game, All of Us, a generational trivial battle game. So let's ask a question. If you're in the comments, sorry, if you're in the live, keep saying comments. If you're in the live, throw the answer down. Are you ready? Gonna pick a card. Let's go with this one. Boomers. This is the Boomer generation card, trivia card, and it's from questions from 1946 to 1964. So here we go. You ready? Let's go. I'm not even gonna look. Let's go with question number 4 in the back. All right, here we go. An early model of this device was called Pulsar. An early model of this device was called Pulsar and featured a red LED display. What is it? Let me one more time. I'll ask the question one more time. An early model of this device was called Pulsar and featured a red LED display. Ready? Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is digital wristwatch. A digital wristwatch. That's the answer. If you got it, boom, 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 boom. Good job. I'm going to throw this over in the pile. So we're going to go, let me pick another card here. See how this is all going to pan out. And the card is, it's the millennial generation, which means it's a time travel question. We're going to go back to the time of the beginning of the millennium, and we're going to ask a question. It's a time travel question. So jump in. We're going back in time. Here we go. Here's the question. She became a teen idol in the early 2000s after starring in the hit show Lizzie McGuire. Let me ask one more time. She She became a teen idol in the early 2000s after starring in the hit show Lizzie McGuire. Who is it? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any takers? No takers? The answer is Hilary Duff. You got it. All right, we're moving right along without hesitation. We're gonna question from this generation, Gen X, 1965 to 1980. Here we go. Let's choose a number, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Let's choose 2. 2 is the select a question number to the question. Here we go. I don't know it, so let's flip it over. Ooh, this California accent was widely parodied. This California accent was widely parodied. Any takers on what the answer might be? This California accent was widely parodied. Any answers? Well, the answer is this: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: Valley Girl. I have no idea. I didn't even know that Valley Girl was an accent or a California accent. I don't even know what that sounds like. I wouldn't even recognize it if someone spoke Valley Girl. I don't know. Okay, this is a good question. If you know your rock music, if you know your classic rock bands, this might be a good question for you, okay? Don't Stop Believing was a 1981 power ballad by what rock band or what rock group? Don't Stop Believing was a 1981 power ballad by what rock group? That's the question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is the band Journey. Great band. Great band. Don't Stop Believing. I mean, who doesn't like that, right? You have sports teams across professional platforms that play that as one of their, I guess, songs while you're at the game, I think. So, we're done with Gen X. Guys, final question in this round, and it's from Gen Z generation. Here we go, Gen Z. Here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta pick a number. Okay, let's pick 5. Nah, let's not pick 5. Let's pick number 2. Actually, let's pick 1 and 2. I'm gonna question 1 and question 2, and we'll see where we're gonna go from there. Okay. Question 1. These collectible rubber bands in crazy shapes were banned in many schools for causing distraction. Do you know what these bands were called? These collectible rubber bands in crazy shapes were banned in many schools for causing a distraction in the classroom. There's distractions in the classroom? When I went to school, we made paper airplanes and threw it around the class. And if we couldn't make a paper airplane, or it was a real bad one, we took it, scrunched up the paper, and threw it at the back of the teacher's head. Now, if you're watching this and you're in high school, do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, the question, or the answer to that question is this. Silly bands. Do you remember those? I actually remember silly bands. They were actually really cool. A lot of people had them. Actually, they weren't even silly bands back then, but I remember us having certain bands in the 1980s and 90s, and we used to use them to put around, actually, elastic bands. Remember those? Okay, question number 2. This is the final question. Which company did Kanye West collaborate with let me state it again. Which company did Kanye West collaborate with to release the Yeezy sneaker? The Yeezy sneaker. Yeezy sneaker. Y-E-E-Z-Y sneaker. Which company did Kanye West collaborate with to release this Yeezy sneaker? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What company? Adidas. Adidas. Well, guys, I've been on here 30 minutes now. Just a little, I mean, it's almost a little bit of a promo, little ad for this game called All of Us. That's it. It's a fun game. It actually comes with a game board. I mean, there's more to it than just what I'm showing you tonight. I don't know if this opens up. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe there's two game boards. I don't know. This is what one of the game boards looks like. Right? And so you start here. Right? Depending if you're a boomer generation, I think there's two of these cards. And this is the millennial generation. And of course, you got to answer of the 10 trivia cards to make it your way to number 10, and you win. Right? So it's really neat, and there's some more stuff included. There's these little chips that you put on. Not sure if you can see them. All of us little chips that you put on the little spaces to move your way up from questions 1 to question 10. So that's really neat. So yeah, overall, it's a very fun game. This is the box. Very neat. All of Us, a trivia game for generations to play together. I'd recommend it. I know our family, along with some other people we know. Again, like I said, generations, all generations represented. It's a great time when all of them are represented. So that's that game. That was fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you watched the replay. Please let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. So with that, we're going to sign off. And again, let me give you a shout out. Just because I'm nice. All right, shout out to everybody. But like I said, I was going to dig into this later, and then I have an announcement, and I'll let you go. So here's the snack of the week, the Twinkie, right? The Twinkie. Show you the box one more time. The Twinkies. So good. So good with milk too, but here you go. I want to whet your appetite. I want you to see me eat it. Ooh. Just dug it right into the mic. Can you see that creamy filling? There's this creamy filling in the middle. Actually, eat every one of those. Anyway, there's that. So here's the announcement I have for you. I have a new project I've been working on, and I started some today. Last couple of days writing the script. I got some videos shot already, and something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And I finally pulled the trigger on it. And it's this. It's a documentary. It's It's full of satire and parody. It's just basically a fun, comedic documentary that has some parody in it. And it's called Consequences and Convictions. And the release date is October 31st. So please, if you haven't, you jump on this, you just hear me say this, go to my channel, press that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so when I come up with this new video documentary series, you can be a part of it. You can do it, okay? Well, guys, that's it for me. That's the news. That's the game. I told you a dad joke. We had a snack review of the week. We have no guests tonight, but that's okay. How about next time? So with that said, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for jumping aboard. And like I always say, stay focused and stay safe. And I'll catch you on the flippity, okay? See you later.